Due diligence. What is it and what do you need to know about it? We are talking about that right now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle Mercado Jones. I'm a real estate broker in Charlotte, North Carolina. Before we get started, do me a huge favor. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Also, don't forget to click that bell because I post new videos every single week that I do not want you to miss. So for those of you who watch my videos, you may know that I've already posted a video about due diligence, which I will link below, so feel free to watch that one as well. But I felt the need to make a new video right now because in this market, especially in the Charlotte region, we are seeing an increase in the amount of due diligence money that people are offering. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone is educated on what it is and things that you need to know about it. So first of all, what is due diligence? So there's two things that you need to know about due diligence and how it works for a real estate transaction and in the contract. So there's a due diligence fee and a due diligence time frame, and both of those are negotiable. So the due diligence fee is your money that you are paying to the seller for them to take their house off of the market and for you to be able to do your due diligence on the property. So that is your time frame to do all of your inspections and your appraisal and anything else that you might need to do to decide if this is a property that you want to go forward and purchase. So now that you know what due diligence is, I'm going to tell you 3 things that you need to know right now in this Charlotte market, especially when it comes to due diligence. So the first thing that you need to know about due diligence in this seller's market that we're in the Charlotte region is that it needs to be high. So you used to be able to get away with putting 1% or less for due diligence and then negotiate it between you and the seller. But now sellers are looking for a high due diligence. So the higher, the better. And I'm going to tell you why in just a second. So make sure you keep watching. We are currently seeing due diligence amounts upwards of $10,000, $15,000. And remember, that amount is negotiable. So that amount can be as high as the buyer wants to go. To have a competitive offer in this market, you have to come forward with a high due diligence amount. What I tell my clients is do as much as you can that is comfortable for you, that you can do, and that amount should be an amount that if you were to wake up the next day and realize you lost the offer, you would be okay with it because you wouldn't have went $1 higher. The second thing that you need to know about due diligence, and this is the reason why sellers want to see a higher amount of due diligence, is that if you back out of the contract anytime before or after the due diligence period, you will lose your due diligence money. At time of contract, technically, that due diligence money is due to the seller. It would be a check made out directly to the seller that they are free to deposit in cash and spend however they want. Because this is a check that goes directly to the seller that they can cash and that is theirs if you back out of the contract at any time for any reason. This is why sellers want to see a higher due diligence, because the higher it is, the less likely that the buyer is going to back out. Now, a little side note, this is why it's so important to have an amazing lender who your amazing real estate agent should recommend to you, who is going to make sure that they get the deal to the closing table. Please do your research. Pick a great agent who is going to recommend an amazing lender to you, because this is all key to having a smooth transaction and not losing any of your hard-earned money. And finally, the third thing that you need to know about due diligence, this is the good part. If you have a great lender and an amazing agent and you get smoothly to the closing table, it is then a credit back to you at closing. So that right there is great news. So the moral to this story, guys, if you want to win a house in the Charlotte region, one of the things that you have to do is offer a high due diligence. And make sure that you do your research, that you have a great agent and a great lender who's going to help you get to the closing table smoothly and with no issues. I hope this video was helpful to you. I know that due diligence and all the other real estate jargon can kind of get confusing at times. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me directly or put them in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you enjoyed this video or just found it helpful, please do me a huge favor and give me a thumbs up, like it, share, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And remember, stay humble, stay kind, and I will see you next time. Peace out, y'all. Coffee break. Posted a video about due diligence, which I will link below. Another one done. Yes.